Okay, there's a new version of WizPoints and WizRadius now on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. There's a few small updates, but the first feature is the notch that you get on the iPhone 11 and onwards. And now the screen will be lower than that, and you can now press the button. So if you was using that phone, you can now use it without any problems. That's fixed on WizRuns long ago, so now fixed it on WizRadius and WizPoints. So if you can check that piece out. The other thing is on WizRadius, the pointed wasn't working properly. So you just at the top left there, you'll see it says pointed. That should tell you exactly how many points you've visited and pointed within the app. So that's your track record, as it were. It's a very important feature for you to know how far you've come, how many points you have in your repertoire from the Radius app. Down at the bottom, you see the filtered amount of points. Now that should show you exactly how many points are in the app under those amount of filters. So if it's set to 0, it should show you around 5,600 points, which is every point within the app. As you change that, it should go down to lower. So if you've got it 20 times asked in the last 12 months with every level set to all, that should be great. It will show you how many would be in that set. And if you set it higher at 50 times asked in the last year and set to all, again, you'll see it get lower again. So they're both fixed, so you can check that out. The other thing is within WizPoints, we fixed the notch, obviously, but what we did was we changed the sticky list. So when you're looking at the post-it note of the sticky list, when you long press that, it will bring up a small menu that will allow you to reset it to 0, which has always been the case. But now you can actually set the repeated times of revision from 1 to 5. So if you think 5 times repeats are too much, you can lower it down to 1, 2, 3, or 4. 5 times can be too much if you've got very, very high numbers of points, but you could also reset that to 0 the same way. But you can set it to 1 and go through that list of points to revise them at least once, which is better than nothing. WizRuns will have an update in the very near future, and in WizRuns it will have the feature of telling you when the run was updated and what run has been updated. Now if you're using WizRuns currently, you'll see that there's pretty much an update every day. Don't panic, that isn't runs being updated every day. It is basically the fact that we are linking all of our apps together. So WizRuns is connected already to WizPoints, and as the WizPoints information changes daily and the points collector uploads a new sheet, it will connect to the WizRuns app, and the WizRuns app will want an update so it knows the points that have been asked. So there's a link between all. So don't think that runs are changing every day, they're not. But what will happen is you will be able to long press the list buttons in each chapter. It will bring up a list of all the runs that are in that chapter, and it will tell you which ones were updated and when they were updated. So that's it for now. Download the latest versions. You'll know you've got the latest versions of WizRuns, WizRadius and WizPoints because the icon has changed. It's got a little square border around it in the color of either light blue, dark blue or red.